160 some odd people on a train to New Orleans. We were going to play some music across the country, the way they saw it more than 100 years ago, back into the magic.
This film really embodies the spirit of South by, with everybody come together for, for the arts, to celebrate it. What was it like to come up with that idea, and what was it like, just working together with everybody?
I think none of us here can claim that we came up with the idea, but we were all pretty quick to come on board with the idea when it was presented to us. And it was a pretty easy one to answer, traveling across the country with these bands. With Emmet making the movie was a very easy one to say yes to. And then premiering it here at South by Southwest just felt perfect. It felt absolutely right.
So, Emmet, what attracted you to this film?
I really like all the bands, so certainly the music, but really I like, this. I wasn't stuck in a venue. It wasn't like, let's go film in Madison Square Garden. It was like, the film, I knew was going to be as much about the journey as it was about any of the individual bands, and so for me that gave me a lot to tap into, and that's what you need to make a good film, is just some layers, and there was plenty on this one.
What was it like having to live on a train for a week? Was it difficult, easier than expected?
It's pretty great.
What tour is so much about your music and style with folk. How do you think this tour will affect the reception of folk and bluegrass going forward?
I think it might make people realize that there isn't one strict way to do things. I don't think any of our bands would call themselves purists. I think we all take inspiration from whatever music we hear and like. And there was a lot of that. When we got on the train and played, we were playing jazz and funk and rock and roll and bluegrass and old-timey stuff, but there was no there were no rules about the kind of music you played. It was really just grab the closest instrument and just start playing. For us, there are no rules.
Marcus, is it true that Mumford & Sons that first time was very influenced by William Shakespeare and John Steinbeck?
In some ways, along with Old Crow Medicine Show, yeah. Lots of different inspirations, yeah.